Did you know JP Morgan was supposed to be on the Titanic and pulled out last minute?
There's a plethora of conspiracy theories that spring up.
So could Californian have swept into the rescue and saved all of these people who went down with the Titanic?
They were set up to find a scapegoat for the whole thing.
It's fishy enough to actually sound real.
And now we unearth the truth buried under the depths of the ocean on Titanic Secrets. As the world searched for clues surrounding the tragedy of the Titanic, JP Morgan's supposed whereabouts on that maiden voyage came into question.
There's information out there that indicates that JP Morgan was actually due to be on the maiden voyage of the Titanic from Southampton to New York. However, he was forced to cancel his plans.
My understanding is that JP Morgan was supposed to be on that ship. It would not be at all surprising that he would want to be on the ship. He was a major player in its creation.
Despite his major influence, we now know he never made it on board. The reason why remains a mystery. However, there are many conflicting theories.
He was a major art collector, and France had recently changed their laws where they were going to stop letting this flow of art treasures leave their country. And so the story I have read from one of his biographers was that basically he said, I don't have time for the Titanic maiden voyage. I have to get to France and oversee the shipping of my art collection before the laws prevent me from getting it out of the country.
What happened, he should be on board the ship. The official thing was because he was sick. He decided not to come. After that, JP Morgan didn't talk about that for years. He never said a word about, he was not there, he was not there.
Some see this as going into the conspiracy theory, that Morgan did not want to be on the Titanic when it sank, either as part of the insurance fraud or as part of this idea to stop the creation of the Federal Reserve.
It's fishy enough to actually sound real.
And the truth may be stranger than fiction.
There's a theory out there that JP Morgan was opposed to the creation of the United States Federal Reserve. And there's this idea out there that he set the ship up to be sunk in order to kill many of the millionaires who were on the ship.
This elaborate theory has been perpetuated for decades. But could it be true?
However, the theory really is extraordinarily complicated.
Whether he intentionally built a faulty ship to sink his enemies, knew the ship was defective, or something more mundane, JP Morgan never boarded that ship.